Hey, I am a little bit toning down on this one because I want to give you some practical steps. Those of you who live in the US, the UK, or Canada, or in New Zealand or Australia, and you're working as nurses, as teachers, engineers, or I don't know what job you have. There's a proverb that says, be careful that you don't spend all your energy building wealth for somebody else. Whew. I remember how I started my journey at the time in the United Kingdom. When you worked for at least 5 years, not at least, when you got 5 years, you can get permanent residence. But before the 5 years was up, I was already planning, what am I going to be doing? Because I'll be free to do whatever the heck I want. Because you see, I left a situation back there that I didn't want to go back to, ever. I'm the kind of person, if I walk away, I'm out, I'm done. Because I've weighed the pros and cons, I have measured and I've checked out my investment. And if there's no return coming back, it's not profitable, I'm out. I am not saying all of life is transactional. Some things you can't count. But you can tell if you've invested in a relationship, you've given it your all, and all you're getting is pushback, clapback, hate, jealousy, competition, just entitlement, relationship or friendship or marriage, you have to reassess. So, I was going to say something really practical. I started my journey because I wanted to understand what is it like to run your own business. And the first business I wanted to run was a recruitment company. And I set up everything, I had the website designed. By then I had learned that you can use a template to design your own website. You don't even need to be a web designer. There are so many available templates. Because as I'm speaking this, please listen, I'm dropping ideas for you to get out of working 12 hours a day. I don't want you to retire and go back home. You're so tired. You need a doctor to look after you 24/7. But you've been living in the West and you go home and all you've got is a little house, even if it's 5 bedrooms. When you go back home, should you choose to go back to retire to your own country, I want you to go back with a company. I want you to go back with an estate. You've established a trust. It only takes £1,000, by the way, to establish a trust so that you can keep the wealth in your family. Let's break the cycles of poverty and generational poverty. These are practical steps. So you can learn how to design a website. I started making handmade jewelry. Then I started a cleaning company. I learned a lot of things in there. I learned how multimillionaires, one of my cleaning clients was a multimillionaire. I learned how they think, how they live. Follow me for more.